Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh. Who spends all their time scrolling through Instagram?
It's Clarissa!
Who spends their day making a princess so glam?
It's Jessica!
Little birdie told us as she's checking her feed.
It's Mallory!
In Mario Kart, it's not all about speed.
It's Elissa!
Yo, it's Anna on the Snapchat. Cell phone addicts. COMM 101 through 3.
Because of the mobile phone, students are letting everyday life pass them by. Instead of greeting a stranger with a cordial nod, they might only notice them if a notification popped up on their phone.
Alright, we're going to talk about the different types of symptoms for type 2 diabetes. A lot of them is the tingling of the hands, extreme thirst, constant hunger, fatigue, and blurry eyesight is one of the main symptoms of type 2 diabetes.
The 21st century is ripe with outside distractions hammering at us from every corner. Virtually every app on an electronic device asks to send you notifications, people instant message you, there's music, ringtones, the buzzing from buildings, heating and cooling systems, and the constant buzzing of computers. But the biggest distraction of all is the mobile phone. It's always with you, always there. It can become quite the distraction from everyday activities, school, and even social interaction. In fact, Claire McCarthy from Harvard University said, researchers from California studied digital media use of more than 2,500 high school students who did not have symptoms of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. At the beginning of the study, the students were questioned on the use of 14 different medias and asked to rate them on a scale of not at all to frequent use. The study lasted 2 years, and the results may shock you.
The study reported that 4.6% of teens who did not frequently use digital media, 9.5% who frequently used 7 of the medias, and 10.5% of those who frequently used all 14 medias had symptoms of ADHD by the end of the 2-year period. In total, the risk of developing ADHD symptoms increased by roughly 10%. It was also higher for teens who experienced depression.
Common symptoms of ADHD include an inability to sit still, constant fidgeting, difficulty concentrating, excessive physical movement, excessive talking, acting impulsively, and a tendency to get lost in thought. Talk to your doctor if you believe you are experiencing symptoms of ADHD.
While social media, such as YouTube, has evolved to be a very beneficial tool for learning, it has also become harmful as students find themselves being easily distracted by it. That sidebar is just too tempting. Who wouldn't trade their homework for a few moments of entertainment? But those few moments can stretch into hours, and you wouldn't realize it before it was too late. Social media has become detrimental to students as they find themselves spending more and more time on it when they could be doing other, more worthwhile activities, such as focusing on their education, spending quality time with loved ones, or engaging in their hobbies.
It can be tough to put down that phone at night. The innocent scrolling through your social media can seem like a harmless activity when winding down towards sleep. Exposing yourself to so much light, especially blue light, can be detrimental to your health and well-being. Blue light exposure suppresses your body's production of melatonin, an important hormone for telling your body to sleep. Blue light at night can throw off your body's circadian rhythm and has been tied to sleep disorders such as insomnia, cardiovascular health problems, and depression. Beware of screen usage within at least an hour before attempting sleep.
If you have any questions, why don't you just ask Mrs. Davis?
No, I'd really rather email her. I hate one-on-one conversation. I'll do it later this afternoon.
All right.
Excuse me. I had a question about the homework.
Okay, what is it?
Question D. It was giving me a little bit of trouble.
Okay, let's take a look.
Many students in Generation Z struggle with social interaction. They are timid, do not make clear, frequent, or steady eye contact, and feel nervous about face-to-face conversation. Even a phone call in this context could have been awkward and uncomfortable. Had the same interaction happened over text, they would have had no problem with it. This is because many Gen Z students struggle with having to make face-to-face interactions with adults. They aren't practiced with thinking on their feet and are accustomed to the extra time for crafting a response given by text.
Hey, can I borrow your phone, please?
I don't know.
Please, it's an emergency. I left mine at home and all the pay phones are taken. I really need to call my mom.
Sure.
Hey, Mom, I'll be out of class in 10 minutes if you want to pick me up by the science building. Okay, bye. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
He stole my purse! Can you help me? He stole my purse!
While technology can be detrimental, it can also be very helpful. Many people take advantage of such medias as YouTube to learn how to do things they would otherwise have to pay someone to do or even pay someone to teach them. Thanks to social media and technology, they now have this knowledge at the touch of their fingertips.
Some great solutions for spending less time on your phone and getting back in tune with the world include putting your phone away during meal times, turning off notifications, and putting it on Do Not Disturb.
Others are having a non-phone alarm, keeping your phone or charging it in another room at night, or keeping your phone out of arm's reach whenever you have a deadline to meet.
Try reading a book just before bed.
To help you fall asleep.
Okay, wait. Okay, ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah. Bye. Thank you so much.
Was that good?
Yeah. I think
I had a question about the homework. Just virtually every app on an electronic device.
Finally graduated. Wait, you're feeling it? Here we are right now. The button has been pressed. I will watch until it goes to 5 seconds. Okay, we hit 5 seconds.